Hey guys, today we're back with another pistol review, and today on the channel we'll be doing the range review on the H&K P30. Stay tuned for this one. Alright guys, we're back. Once again today we're going to be doing the actual range review on the H&K P30 9mm. Without further ado though, this gun here was lended to me by Center Target Firearms and Range in London, Kentucky. So a special thank you to them. I'll leave a link in the description below to their website so you can go straight there, check out everything that they have. And if you're in the area of London, Kentucky, or anywhere in the state of Kentucky, you can swing by, check out their range, and check out all the great products that they have in stock. So once again, thank you to Center Target Firearms and Range for letting me review this firearm. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and jump into it. The H&K P30 is a 3.85 inch 9mm. You have a full Picatinny rail here on the bottom for lights and lasers. In the back of the rear end here on the sights, you actually have a 2-dot tritium insert, so night sight, back serrated, and in the front you have a, looks to me like a type of True Glow or Mariglow front night sight. So you have night sights already on this gun from factory. This gun here is kind of a little bit of a different polymer wonder, I guess you would say, because it's not a striker fired, it's actually a hammer fired. This gun here, as you can see, it has the hammer on the back of it. You also have a safety to where you can throw it up and safe if you want to carry it cocked and locked. You also have a decocker here on the back, so say you throw one into it, it's got a bullet in it, and you want to carry it safe, you can, or if you want to carry it with safety off and hammer down, you can, because it's actually double action as well. So very nice overall. I know a lot of people like that. My dad is one that actually loves the firearms that have that double action on them, to where you can actually keep them with the safety off. You pull it out, first pull is going to be a long double action, and then every other pull after that will be a single action. So like I was saying, this is a 3.85 inch barrel if I'm not mistaken. So you have almost the size of a Glock 19. It comes standard with either 15 round magazines or 17 round. I've seen them with both. This one right here actually has a 17 round magazine in it, and you can see it fits flush, so I like that. Full size grip. The firearm though overall is a very nice looking firearm. You know, H&K builds only the best whenever it comes to firearms. This one right here is a used gun, and it did not come with a box or anything like that. So the only thing I have on it here is, it looks like to me, the largest size grip module here on the back, and the larger size grip modules on the side as well. So this is about the thickest that you could get the gun. To me, I think that if you actually use the smaller one on the back and the smaller ones on the side, or medium ones on the back, medium ones on the side, it would fit my hand a tad bit better, because here in my hand right now, what I'm feeling is almost a Glock, either 20, let's see here, Glock 30 I think is the 45, or no, I know the Glock 29 is a 10mm, and the Glock 21 is the 45 full size, but it feels more like the 10mm and 45 Glocks, so kind of big in your hand, but they still feel pretty good. But like what I was saying though is that if you did put the smaller ones on, it would feel a tad bit better to me anyway. That being said, the double action on this gun is pretty good. Whenever I was first picked this up and was playing with it before I actually took any shots with it, I was like, you know, it kind of feels like a pretty heavy double action, and the single action I didn't really like either. But once I actually shot it, I feel like I was almost as accurate with this gun as I was a VP9, if not even more accurate. The double action on this is a heavy double action, but it's a smooth pull all the way through, so you don't have no grinding or anything like that. And whenever you actually get to that single action pull, you have a tad bit of take up to get to the rear end. And the single action has some stuff to give. I don't really per se like the single action that much. It does have a decent amount of travel in the single action. And as you can see here, once you get here to the main back, right there, I've hit the wall. I've got a decent amount of travel till it actually fires. So I kind of wish that they would have done more whenever you get to the main back of it. You don't have that much pull of a trigger or travel, because whenever your finger is actually pulling, If you're looking down the sights, it can pull to the left a tad bit. You just have to get kind of used to it. That's something to take into consideration, because by the time I've already hit the main braking of it, my finger's all the way to the back of this, and once it gets to a certain amount, it almost feels like you're pulling more than you need to actually get it to go off. The double action, though, for some reason, I don't feel that. I guess my finger's rolling more with the trigger than if it is in single action, but you kind of even feel your finger trying to go down the trigger mechanism here where it's curved to try and get it to go ahead and pull. That's just something that I've caught with it. I'm not sure if you all feel the same thing I am, but that's just something in my book that I feel with that I'm feeling with it. But it's still good overall, but it's not one that I really do like a lot myself. But as you can see here, you do have the single action safe and all that, like I was talking about a minute ago. You also have your slide catch here on the side. It's a tad bit extended, so let me see here. Yeah, I can barely hit it to release it. So this is more of a gun to where whenever you run empty, throw a new mag in it, you kind of need to slingshot it more than just release it, kind of like on the VP9. It's not really one that I can hit too well to release a slide. Also, as well, to be dead honest with you all, I'm trying to remember how to take down this gun. Maybe something to do with this slide release. I haven't took down this gun nor cleaned it, so that's kind of a little bit different to me. So you might want to check that. I don't really look into taking down this gun or anything like that, mainly because YouTube does not like that anymore. So just heads up on that. If you're wanting to take down video, if they even have any left on YouTube, you might be able to find one or read the operator's manual with yours that comes from factory, and it will teach you how to do that. Magazine release is a paddle release, which is more of a European style. I talked about this in the VP9 review, so I might have this one up before the VP9 review, so just reference that if I do. But on the paddle release, whenever you're actually run dry, okay, you need to do the magazine release so you can actually load in a new magazine. I cannot hit the magazine release while I'm in a full grip like I can with other models because it actually does not have a button here. So to release a magazine, you either can hit it with your secondary hand thumb and strip it. You can move your hand out a tad bit, hit it, and it will drop free. You can take your middle finger here and hit it like that. I've seen a few people do that. Or you can also change your grip a tad bit, move it around here, and hit it with your thumb on your main hand. But only thing about it is that I don't like to train whenever you're actually breaking your grip to release the gun or to actually hit the magazine release. I'd rather do it a certain different other way, strip it, drop it, or hit it with my middle finger, which is, you can do it while still in the grip. So that's just something to take into consideration. I know a lot of people really look at the P30L line because that is the first John Wick gun, so it kind of made that gun even more famous than what it already was. I'd like to pick up one of them before too long and review it, just because mainly it also has a longer barrel. I think it is a 4.45, where this one is a 3.83 or 3.85, so a tad bit longer. But this gun right here ate up the recoil very well. It actually had less recoil to me than the VP9 did. I could get some really quick follow-up shots with it, so I like that about it. But very nice firearm overall, and I did enjoy reviewing it. I probably, though, would pick up a P30L if I did look into getting one because, like I said, the 3.85-inch barrel, you're still going to get good ballistics out of the 9mm cartridge, but at the same time, you're looking at a full-size grip on this thing, so I would like to at least have a tad bit longer barrel. That's just me, though. So, guys, I appreciate y'all viewing as always. If you have any questions about the P30, leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Once again, thank y'all for viewing, and thank you to Center Target Firearms and Range for letting me review this firearm. I'll have a link in the description below where you can check them out yourself. But once again, thank you to them, and I'll see y'all in the next video.